What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to take you through the process of moving some fish around. I got that 220 up and running, and I have plans to move some stuff around, make some space. I got the other tank to temperature, so I'm ready to do that today. And I've been actually taking some of the fish out of the 1100 that I've been trying to catch too. They're just some smaller fish. I already took the pike cichlid out. He was a big pain to catch, but he was a bully, so I've got him upstairs, divided off with the Bahaka puffer, just temporarily until I figure out what I want to do with him. For now, I'll take you through moving some tanks around. So I'll take you through moving some fish around. So the plan is to take most of the fish out of this 210 and move them to the 220. Once they're out, I'll take the sand and whatnot out. All the decor comes out. Everything goes over to the 220. That 210 is gonna be Pinky's new tank. So it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. So that's the plan. I'm gonna tripod this and try to record it. I'm using good old trusty HTH pool filter sand. This is always my go-to. I know I needed some more because that tank doesn't have enough in it to cover this. So I got another bag of pool filter sand I'm gonna put in the tank now before we move everything over. I've just got one bag. I think it's gonna be plenty. And eventually I'm gonna cover those plugs with like rocks. But right now I'm gonna focus on just moving everything. Not going too crazy with decorations or anything like that. Let's just get the fish over safely, get the media over safely, and we'll be all set. So yeah, I'm gonna just dump this in. And I know that's gonna freak you guys out, but I'm not gonna rinse this. I am just dumping it right in. And I've done it before, I'll do it again. And that, my friends, is why I do not bother to rinse it. It's really clean. The stuff that is still floating is gonna settle down quick. So I love this sand. I'm not sure what the best angle is here. I'm gonna take the wood out first. I'm gonna drain the tank about 30% and then take the wood out, put all the wood in there, and then start moving the fish over. So I'm gonna leave everything at this angle. So I forgot to turn the camera on, but I moved all the wood over. So I'm leaving the PVC in there for a reason. The reason is I want to be able to catch all the smaller giraffe cats and the ghost knife and the plecos, and they'll sit in that PVC, and then I can just scoop the PVC with a net. It's super easy. I'm going to catch the wallago first, put him in because I think he's the most fragile, and he's still pretty small. I'd love to put him in the big tank, but I can't yet, so let's catch him first. The wallago's just chilling over here. Hopefully he doesn't give me too much of a fight. Alright guys, I got everything out of this tank, which I stirred up the sump really bad and there was a lot of sediment on the bottom, so that's why that got so gross so quick. So what I did was I took a whole drawer. This is a double stack sump, so I took a whole drawer of bio balls. It's been running for over a year, and put them into this sump. I'm also going to take the FX6 off of this and put it on that tank, so that's plenty of filtration. FX6 has been running a long time also, so no worries with any kind of cycling or anything like that. I don't have to cycle anything. Now I'm going to move Pinky I'm gonna drain this tank a little bit, and I'm gonna catch Pinky, which should be fun, and move him over to here. And also, I left some sand. I just don't care. I'll slowly get it out as time goes by. Right now, good enough to do. I will put this back on the tripod, and we can have fun trying to catch Pinky. The biggest problem with catching anything in here is the stupid canopy. And I can't get the canopy off by myself, and I am alone, so I'm gonna try to catch Pinky in a bag. I think that's my best bet. All right, guys, so I wasn't able to find my plastic bags, so I've got a pillowcase, and I'm hoping that I can get him in this, although it's not the biggest opening pillowcase. He's very aggressive, but I don't think he's gonna be. Once I'm in there, he's just gonna freak out and cower, so see how this goes. He ain't gonna go easily, though. All right. Okay guys, so got Pinky moved over to his new tank. He did get a little beat up on the side of his head. I think he rubbed up against the divider. I'm not really sure, but it happened before I got him out, so I assume that's what happened. But he'll be fine. He already wants to eat, so he's unfazed. He took a big dump immediately, so that's great. So I moved some stuff over here. There's a lot of aggression from that. He's getting pretty beat up, actually. I might have to do something about that, but they might work it out. I could try putting some more hiding spots in here, but I was able to open up the 240 again. Eventually I'll let Shelly go too. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'll move him out, and I've got some fish still. I gotta get this red devil out and that motor out. That will make this tank a much calmer tank. Keep you guys updated as I go. All I really have to do left though is move this FX6 over to the 220. I don't know if I'm gonna stop this video now or if I'm gonna continue the video. I might continue the video because I'm putting most of the fish from this 55 into that 220 also, and all the wood and some of the hides too. That will open up that 55 for me. I think that'll be a really cool big community tank. All right, guys, so it's been a day or two. I guess it's been 2 days since I put sand in and added the fish from the 210. I've also added all of my bandit cichlids and one of my albino silver arowanas. I'm a little bit worried about the albino silver arowana. He's a little bit small. My only real worry is the wallago's in there, but the wallago doesn't seem too interested in fish. He's not too big of a deal, but then there's a couple of Pseudodontis cats in here that can get kind of aggressive. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm hoping for the best. I think it'll be okay. The geos seem to do fine with arowana. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this, for the video and for what I'm gonna add for now. I do have some gold gourami left down here and some angelfish that I want to add eventually, although I'm not sure how the Vieja will do with the angels and stuff. So for now, I'm gonna keep those guys in there and wait and see how this works out. But I really am liking this tank, so I'll just go through it real quick with you guys. The biggest reason I picked up that 220 was so I could upgrade all those fish. I really wanted to take everything out of that 55, upgrade them, have enough room for all the fish in this 210 also. And now I'm able to give Pinky his own tank. So that was a big deal for me. Well, for him, really, not for me. I've been wanting him to have his own space. He used to have a 180 to himself, and I ended up having to take that from him, just the way things were working out. He got a little beat up in the move, but not too bad. Now he's got his own space. I'm going to pull out the rest of the sand slowly. I'll scoop that out. I'm gonna do black tiles on the bottom because I think that will look cool with him. The rest of the tank's kind of black anyway, so he's got enough room now. He's not touching tip to tail or nothing, and I feel much better about him. Also, this tank's glass and doesn't scratch quite as easily, and he was scratching up the 240 really bad. And I don't have the lights on in here, but what I did, because I have a bunch of aggressive Vieja and cichlids in here, I wanted to do something to kind of keep the aggression down. So let me turn the lights on real quick. So I had it divided off obviously before, but I wanted to open it back up. I left the dividers in and I kind of just laid them down in different places, and what it's done is it's given these fish shelter from each other. It's actually really helped to distribute the aggression, because I basically took a bunch of bully fish and put them all into one tank. So this has helped keep the aggression down. They are beating on each other a little bit, but I think it's okay for now. That'll give me some opportunity to figure this out. I think eventually I'm gonna let Shelly go free too, once all these bullies establish themselves, and see how that goes. I can always divide them off again if it doesn't go well. Slowly but steadily making progress to where I can have a bunch of community tanks and stuff that actually works together. So I'm really excited about that. I love watching this tank. It is really entertaining to watch this tank, so happy to have it up and running. It's such a shallow tank, but very cool. You really get a good look at all the fish, so I like that. Very happy. I don't have the main lights on in the 1100 right now, sorry, but that's it. That's an update, guys. Thank you for watching. Pinky will sign us off. Pinky!